What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Um, that's a difficult question. That
Yes, it is.
okay, let me think about this. Okay, actually, that's great. That's great. Um, have you ever this is a very specific memory. Have you ever been out to like a restaurant or anything and just had a bunch of people make the drink?
What?
Okay, there's this thing, being out at a restaurant with like just a bunch of people. It was usually my brother's friends, and they would make the drink. Now, if you don't know what the drink is, imagine
I don't know what the drink
the
is.
the worst possible thing in existence. They would take
Oh
just
no.
like any drink, and I'm talking salt, pepper, anything like anything they could find,
Um.
seasonings, sauces.
Oh
That is the
no.
drink, and I don't know how I'm still alive.
That is some middle school cafeteria type thing. I remember people doing that in middle school. The one time I sat at the table with like all the boys, the boys TM.
Yeah.
Um, they
You know,
poured milk on whatever entree was served, and
yeah.
then with a mix, it was just a mix of they mixed everything together. And if you know school lunches,
That
that's a bad
that
idea.
is an innovative. They made new cereal.
No,
They made new cereal.
no, it was bad. It was bad. It
Did you have
smelled bad.
some?
I didn't even want to taste it. No,
You can't know if it's bad then. You can't know.
I know I know the milk. I know the milk they serve is bad,
Hmm.
and I know the entree was bad.
This
So
is why I skipped middle school.
I think what
I look,
I
I
was
there
gonna.
were two rows in front of me. One said middle school, one said not middle school. And so I did not middle school.
What did you do instead of middle school? Cactus?
Moving on.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I think the funniest part of that question, barring whatever trauma, space of time, whatever Cactus has got going on. The reason I came up with that question is I was staring at a bunch of batteries.
You did, did you hit a battery?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you eat a battery?
As I asked you the question, not the other way around.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I that makes such a perfect sense. I know why I'm judging you so hard for that. I'm so sorry. Obviously,
what?
obviously you were just trying to refuel, right? Get some batteries?
No, they were dead.
Ah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
They're used batteries.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, obviously you're just gonna eat some batteries because, you know.
I am not a micro. If
You're a
anything, you're a
microwave. You're a
microwave at this
microwave.
point.
You're a
You've
microwave.
done.
You're a
You
microwave.
have
I think you're a
made a
microwave. I think you're a
microwave noise
microwave.
so
No,
much more than
I think
me.
that you're a
I've
microwave though.
never,
I
not
actually
once,
think
I
I
don't
think that
think.
you're a
What
microwave.
proof is
I
there that
think you're
I'm
a
a
microwave.
microwave?
I think
And
you
if the
what
only proof
okay.
there is that I make microwave
I
noises,
just
then
think
I
you're a
think
microwave.
you should be considered a microwave
I
much more
think
than
that you're a
me.
microwave and then nothing you welcome to Quibble Co.
Welcome to Quibble Co, everybody. Hi, I'm Obsitee. I use they, Z pronouns in the sentences, and I can speak English.
Hi, I'm Cactus, and I use whatever you want. I'm kind of chill with whatever. Just pick one.
Just,
Uh,
just, just pick. Listen. I
one
am
specifically.
non-binary. I cannot make decisions like
I would
this.
like you are talking to to a gender fluid person. Do not do this. Do not do
No, no,
this.
we're we're on the same side of opposite sides of the spectrum, I think.
Okay, but I'm not on the spectrum. I am the spectrum.
You are the spectrum. I'm like over in the corner.
I am. Okay, okay. I am a gender fluid omnisexual with ADHD. I don't make decisions. I don't make them.
That's a you problem.
That's not a thing. I think I was literally just created, to not make decisions.
You were created to not make your purpose on Earth
My
is
purpose
not
was
just to not make decisions, but to confuse others, to keep
I
them from making
two options are
decisions.
presented and then I destroy both of the options and make a third and then destroy the third.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that sounds
then
about
I
right.
take all the scrap parts of those and that's what I go with in life usually. That's how I make decisions. I take
That
every
sounds like a
option
very healthy way.
I take every option and I do all of them very badly.
What happens when you're trying to choose a restaurant or something?
Oh no, I'm actually very good at choosing restaurants to eat, mostly because I just get the same thing at every restaurant. I'm
Is it
amazing.
perchance chicken tenders?
No, it is not, although that probably will be happening more because I stopped eating red meat. So like I have been okay. I have had so much chicken in the past like few weeks and it, it's so I can't describe it. I can't describe. You think you would get sick of it, but you don't. But it's not good. It's not good.
See, I have a lot of chicken. What my family is doing right now. No, wait, no, I don't have one of those. What I'm currently doing right now is I'm getting the box meals, and that a
Mmm.
lot of times comes with chicken, some sort of vegetable, usually a carrot that you can roast.
Yeah. Anyways,
Um,
moving on.
I didn't even put that together at first. Yes,
Just thought
carrots,
I was
delicious,
really
of
excited
course.
about this vegetable.
Well, I forgot carrots were your entire freaking brand.
Obviously.
You're a rabbit. Moving on. It usually consists also of chicken and sauce TM.
Sauce?
Sauce. The
Do
sauce
we
changes.
I see.
Usually you are the one making the sauce, but also usually they give you a bunch of ingredients and are like, go put this in the pan you just cooked the chicken in, and you go, okay, and you go do
Okay.
that.
Okay. See, I just don't cook.
Well, that'll be a problem for future you, I guess.
No.
No, no, you're gonna have to cook eventually, you
Says
realize.
who? Says who? Who is telling me I cannot just eat this raw egg?
Um, well, first of all, salmonella, and second of all, I'm pretty sure that is still cooking if you like just crack the egg.
I'm not talking about cracking the egg.
You, uh, w- I'm trying to. Are you like swallowing this whole, or are you chewing it?
Crunch,
Is my
crunch.
main concern right
Crunch,
now.
crunch.
That doesn't answer my question.
Oh no, I am chewing this egg. I'm chewing this egg.
Okay, follow-up question.
Yeah.
You're going to throw up.
That's not a question. That's just
So be it.
you're not really great at the questions. You're not really great at the asking. You're not really great at
I'm
the
not really great at the English, so
English is a dumb language though, so that's fine.
yeah. A lot of languages are dumb.
Hmm.
I'm looking at you, French.
I French is I don't understand French in the sense that like it just shouldn't be a thing, I think. I think French should not be a language. I just don't think it should be a thing. Because I've thought about it so many times, how do we make French better? And there's no way. There's no way you can do it. I've thought about it. You can't. You can't do it because
I mean, let's.
introducing any one rule means changing, I'm not even joking, more than half of the language in its entirety.
I mean, if they just like reverted to phonetic spelling or something, I feel like that would, in fact, improve the language at least a little bit.
It is phonetic. What do you mean?
You're trying to tell me Wazo is phonetic?
Yeah, it is. What? So, okay, the second half of the sentence is
No.
in French, that is how you would say those letters. Oh, that's a very common statement. E-A-U makes like oh. That is
Yes.
that is French phonetic. That is French phonetics. How you would pronounce those. Now the wa is also French phonetics. So like the whole word is phonetically correct in French. There's no variation in French. Like that would work together. There's a
Okay,
reason.
so basically,
What?
French sucks is what we're getting at.
This is what I was saying.
I
There's no way
think,
to
right?
fix
Yeah,
French because
okay.
French it follows its own rules, but the rules just suck.
They do. They really do.
Like it does what it needs to do, but like
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's very not good.
man, I think there have been far too many episodes of this podcast where we just start talking bad about French. Like a little too many.
They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it, and the
They
language deserves it.
French don't deserve that.
The French don't deserve that. The language does.
You would
The
say the
people who
language.
made up the language of French do.
Wonder who made French and thought that was a good idea.
Probably some king.
I don't know that kings just make language. I don't think kings just make languages.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. You're cutting out a lot, and it cut out after I don't think, and that was the last thing I heard. Um,
Accurate. Incredibly accurate.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know.
Yeah. See, thinking overrated. And I'll tell you why.
Do not discourage thinking.
Thinking
Thinking
is
is
not
good.
necessary.
Thinking is maybe
I
not,
think
but
I need
it's
to okay, I
good.
think I need to explain why I'm against thinking is because I don't think like with words. So the concept of thinking, like how most people describe it, annoys me.
Okay.
No, because
Be your quirky little self then, I guess. I don't discourage others.
okay, no, I'm just saying. Okay, I don't know if I've ever explained it. I think I might have explained it to you, but I just like, I think so. The way I think, I'm a visual thinker, but I'm like a very like to an almost to an extreme visual thinker, in the sense that like I will understand things in pictures or images in my head. I know I said okay in my head. Um, so basically, I that's just the way I understand things, and to the point of like I associate colors with everything in existence.
I think there's a word for that.
Is there?
Synesthesia?
Not synesthesia.
It's not
It's
synesthesia.
not synesthesia. I've
Okay.
thought about this much. I've thought about this quite a bit.
Okay. Again with the thinking. Wow.
I know, it was great. I don't I like the
First
okay.
you don't
I'll have to
think, now you
I'll
think
have
about it a
to
lot.
I have to express. I do think, and I do enjoy thinking. I know, shocker. But I don't have thoughts, if that makes sense.
No thoughts, head picture.
It literally is. It really is. No, because when people describe something to me, this is kind of the curse of it. When someone describes something to me, my first instinct and first like reaction is to picture it in as much detail as I can. So it's kind of If I
Fair
ever,
enough.
this is people wonder sometimes because I'm not a very, I wouldn't just really describe myself as like an overly sensitive person. So people wonder sometimes why when they're saying like gross stuff, I get like really like it affects me a lot. It's because if you are detailing anything gross, if you just say it, I'm like, okay, whatever, doesn't matter. But if anyone details or describes it, it immediately that just image just goes right into my head.
Ew.
Yeah, not fun.
Ah, I see your point.
Yeah,
The,
anything.
the point it has been reached.
Imagine anyone describing just anything you're not too fond of and being able to see that with like, the clearest your imagination can get in your head.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'd really rather not. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for asking, but like, no.
Yeah, yeah. That no was very purple of you. That was like burgundy almost.
That's a good color. I
Yeah.
like that color.
I think people would get freaked out if I just started talking about how everything they say is a color.
Eh, probably less so than you'd think. Either that or I'm just weird,
No,
used
but
to
like
your
I
weird
wouldn't
by now.
preface it. Just imagine having a conversation with someone and you're just like halfway through and you're like, "Oh, that was very blue."
No, see, I think I'm too surrounded by weird at this point for that to even I wouldn't even blink at that, I don't think, if someone said that to me in an everyday conversation.
Yeah, that's fair actually. You are very surrounded
And
by
that'll
weird.
tell you I am. Yeah.
Kind of odd.
I yeah. I'm a weird person, all right?
Oh,
I think I would be just because things like that wouldn't affect me.
are
I
you
don't
weird
question
or are
the
you just
weird. I
weird by
question the mundane.
association?
I'm weird by association, for sure. You should meet my family.
No.
Fair enough.
We had already you just said that you don't have a family. I'm so confused.
You're right, my bad. I was talking about my void mates.
Your void mates,
Yeah.
and they were void mates.
Oh my god, they were void mates.
How could you describe the void? Because you never have.
Um, it's very cold, but like a comforting cold.
Ah.
Not the bone chilling thing, not like
Mm-hmm.
I'm shivering out of terror type of thing. It's a comforting cold.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Is it
If,
kind
I
of
hope
like
that makes sense.
kind of like cool side of your pillow type of cold?
Yeah, but like imagine that, but like just all over.
I see. I see. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. You know.
Except when you get too close to a star. Don't get too close to a star, by
The
the way.
void
It doesn't
has
end well.
stars.
The void has everything.
I see. Okay. We
I
really
mean, it engulfs everything.
it does it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm always there.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay. Fair.
You seem perturbed by this.
A little. I
Okay.
mean, just the thought of you probably have a better memory of some of my life than I do. If that's the case.
that's just my memory.
If that's the case.
I feel like we've already established that the void in your head is sometimes occupied by me.
It is. It's quite comforting.
Yeah.
I'll just be chilling, going about my normal routine, which is just do the things I need to do with as little thinking as possible. And then bam, you got a little friend, you got a little homie in your head.
See, now I'm thinking of the image of that, of just of full-size me shrunk down to a size that would just fit inside your brain, and then me just standing in there, cartoon style, like waving a flag, trying to get your one brain cell's attention.
It's clearly not working because it is just running around everywhere it can.
Yeah. No. It rarely works.
It rarely works. It rarely works.
And until it just runs into me.
Yeah, that's how, and that, you know what? That's why you think of people randomly sometimes. You know, those times you just randomly think of something, just going about your day, and you're like, I haven't talked to that person in a while. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Scientifically, that is your brain cell running into the miniature version of them in your head. That's what
The
that is.
this cellular sized person. Imagine just like everyone you ever meet, just a cellular size of them enters your brain and it never gets to
I mean,
leave.
in fairness, that would happen.
What?
I'm just saying, when you're
Excuse
around
me?
okay, when you are like around someone, when they breathe out, for example, part of them, they're like, them being alive, goes into the air, and if you're talking to someone, you probably absorb a small part of that person. Whether that,
Probably, but I don't want to think about that.
yeah, yeah,
That's what dust is.
yep, it is.
That's weird. That's weird to think about. Everybody go dust your shelves now.
Don't dust them.
What?
Don't do it.
There's an entire civilization on there.
There is. It's also the same reason, like, I, like most celebrities, do not take showers. That'd just be so harmful to all the bacteria who are trying to build a civilization on my skin.
What?
Look,
You,
if Jake
what?
Gyllenhaal doesn't take showers, I'm not gonna take showers.
I don't know who Jake Gyllenhaal is.
Well,
I don't know the name.
you know the main
I
thing
don't know what
about him.
happened with him.
You know the main thing about him now.
But if I ever see that cheek, why, why,
Why?
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 Your southern accent shouldn't be better than mine.
Why? I'm doing a
Why?
that's a clip. That's obviously I'm gonna know how to say it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't have a southern
That's
accent. I
fair.
don't have a southern accent.
I was I was talking to Baby Moth earlier, and she just randomly started talking in a southern accent, and I just automatically mimicked it. And I think I'm talking in one now,
You were you
but
you
I
you
just
you are
automatically
slightly.
mimicked it.
You weren't, and then you brought up the southern accent, and now you have been.
I'm not anymore. I do not have a southern accent in my current dialect.
Why not?
I don't know. I could. That one was on purpose. That one was on
I know.
purpose.
I
That
could.
one wasn't an accident. It
I,
was on
I
purpose.
could.
I could.
I
I
could.
do have a southern. I do have a southern accent is the thing because I grew up in the South.
Imagine.
I still am in the South,
Imagine.
but
Oh God.
but at this point, it does take a bit of mental of the effort to get there. Except for a couple words, I think.
Well, yeah, I think the main thing with you is that you just drop the G on the end of some words.
Well, that's usually only when I'm tired.
Yeah, you just be like, I don't know, like
Yeah.
you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just getting ready for bed. Like you're not getting ready for bed, you're getting.
I feel like most people say it like that though. Do they
Oh
not?
no, most people do. At least I do. Like trying to pronounce.
Most people drop the G at this
See,
point.
here's the thing. I think if everyone tried to pronounce everything, like I could probably. I'm gonna try now. Like if everyone tried to pronounce every letter in English the way it was supposed to be pronounced, they would sound very weird. Mostly for the
I
fact of most people don't naturally pronounce everything clearly because that it becomes very inefficient. Words weren't meant to be separated.
This is true. First of all, and second of all, I almost tried it just immediately with hour, like the time hour, and
R
realized that that would not be what? That wasn't a
R.
southern accent. No, it wasn't a southern accent.
That's just how you say it, yeah.
like the time hour. I was about to go pronounce it with the H and realized immediately that that would be a very bad idea. For me specifically, as a family friendly streamer.
Okay, how er
There's no W there.
yeah,
And now we're talking in a southern accent.
there's no W. I can only do the very honestly, and if I ever do an accent, it is either very, very faint or very over exaggerated, and there is no in between.
That's fair. I really hope you stop talking because you've cut out. That's fair. I can never tell if my southern accent is like actually exaggerated or not because it really is just me slipping into the southern accent that's there somewhere. It's there somewhere.
Hmm.
Um, but I can never tell if it's exaggerated or not.
Yeah, it is funny because no, most people just do that. It's a thing. It's really interesting just to see. Most people naturally, when you talk to someone, you'll pick up how they speak and kind of follow that. And it's really
No, I
and
think that's a
no, but
I don't
humans
think
are
that's a neurotypical thing.
no, humans are really good at that, and a lot of humans actually do that just naturally.
Yeah. I mimic a lot of sounds I hear. It's not just other human
No, no, no,
sounds.
no.
I mimic a lot of
It is
sounds that I
also a
hear.
neurotypical thing and a neurodivergent thing. The thing with neurodivergent people typically tend to mirror personality traits and speaking patterns, versus someone just a general person tend to
Uh,
speaking like methods, general accents, maybe certain the way they pronounce certain words. I wouldn't they wouldn't
that's fair.
copy the exact pattern and the kind of intonation.
That's fair.
All right. Well,
I know less about this than you.
I just Oh, okay. I just said something smart. I gotta stop. I gotta the
Cool
character,
book.
the
You
immersion,
it was the one time, never again.
the
Got it.
immersion. It's broken. I can't. I said something mildly
No,
intelligent.
not the real person behind the screen.
No.
That being said, I got a vaccine today, and I'm
Oh,
not sure if I'm just like used to needles by now or something.
yeah.
Because like I've had multiple IVs, I've had so many shots, stuff like that.
Mhm.
It felt like someone with somewhat long nails was poking me. That was it.
Yeah, no, I don't like needles. Not a big fan.
That's fair. That's fair. I used to really not like needles. Like I wasn't scared of them or anything, but like I would prefer you did not stick me with that thing. Please
Yeah.
and thank you. Goodbye.
The main thing for me is that I have, you know, I think it'd be pretty basic because I am a Minecraft YouTuber. I am tall and have very high metabolism and mostly skinny and dark brown hair and blue eyes and but no, I do have a very high metabolism, which also means I do not have tons of body fat. So like when I go a needle, like when I get a needle or an IV, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh yeah.
It's right there, and it's just a little uncomfortable because,
Ouch. Yeah, no, I get that.
but I don't know.
I
I just needles are weird for me because it's not even quite the fact that I'm getting one. It is the feeling of it that I don't like. I will be perfectly fine
I mean
going,
obviously you're
okay,
literally getting stabbed.
I know, but it's like I will in my head be able to go, okay, I'm getting a needle and not be worried at all or scared at all. And even when it goes in, it's like, okay, this is happening. Like, okay, cool. But there's a certain cold feeling that happens every time you get a shot, and I don't know what it is, and I just dislike that feeling.
I don't know what you're talking about,
I don't know. For
honestly.
some reason, in my like every time I
Cause
get
I don't
like
get that feeling.
every time I've gotten a shot, it is like there for like just so briefly. But as they're putting the shot, it's just like a slight like cold feeling where they put it in. And I that really bothers me. I don't know if it's just
Yeah, I don't know
the
that
actual
feeling.
temperature of the like thing that they're putting in, but like
My vaccine made a little gurgling sound today. Yeah, exactly.
I think that means that your
Sounded
blood is
sounded
boiling.
exactly like that. Lovely. I mean, I guess that's what being the void does to you.
That's what it does. I mean, atmospheric pressure.
Yeah.
Again, I said
It's not really
something.
something you
I
can
said
help.
something with many syllables again. I have to stop doing that. That one had 4 syllables.
Cactus, cactus. You know you have a 3 syllable limit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, cactus. Come on.
Apology. Okay.
No, 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 no. What's happening?
No brain.
There we go. All right, we're back. We're back in it. We're good. It's fine. Everybody stop panicking. It's fine. We're fine. Cactus is back to normal.
Gender.
Which one?
I don't know. I thought about it for a sec. I was processing. I got no idea. We're rolling.
You're
We're
right.
rolling today, though. We're rolling. We're chilling.
That's my fault for asking.
We're moving. We're grooving, and we're drinking water.
I should have.
We are.
In the middle of the
We are.
podcast. In the middle of the
We're
podcast,
drinking.
Cactus. Come
Listen,
on.
listen. I know you think I'm talking to Obsitee right now. I know you think that I probably don't know. No, we're drinking water. Get your water.
What?
Get
No,
your water and
no,
start drinking water.
no. I'm
talking to you.
Obsitee.
I'm
Wait,
talking to you.
wait,
No, no, no. I know you think that this is just some podcast
wait.
that we
Me?
pre-record, but I'm no, 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 no. I'm talking to them.
Talking to them? They're not here.
They are. Now drink your water.
What? They can't hear. They can't hear you, Cactus. There's nobody here right now.
Yeah. They will be.
Okay. Drink your water.
Oh god. The worst part about that wasn't even the fact that it was like loud. It was the fact that it was much higher quality than your mic normally picks up. So like it
Was it
was
really?
loud. It was loud, but it was also just very crisp, and that was like uncomfortable. It's at the same. I can make my hold up. I gotta do the thing. I gotta do the thing real quick.
Oh no! Is it gonna be funny mic or is it
No, no,
gonna
no. I
be
can't do
the
funny.
ossified mic?
Funny mic is on OBS. Funny mic is on OBS. I can't do that.
Funny mic is on OBS. Okay. I just
I
held
could
my
do
mic
that.
3 inches from my face, and that's how that did. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe I just need to start
Yeah, I think that
speaking
is how that
3 inches
normally works.
from my microphone.
I think that actually is how that normally works.
Ew!
What?
What is that?
What is what?
I thought I had no fears, but that thing
My
scares
actual
me.
voice? My
It's
proper voice?
no, it's your voice barely changed. It's the fact that I can like hear.
I really don't know what you mean.
It's difficult to explain.
Try?
I can't.
I don't. Okay, well, I'm unaware as to what's happening right now.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Actually,
Okay.
no. Keep the mic on. Keep the mic on. It's a better quality.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. I do have to speak very close to
Okay.
it.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess.
You're very quiet now. Cactus?
Sometime,
Hello?
and I'll try and take care of that.
Are you going into the micro realm or are you just cutting out?
I'm sorry, did you say the micro realm?
Yeah.
Oh, but my first thought to that shouldn't have been it stands for microwave realm. It shouldn't have been, but it was.
No.
It
No.
was.
Why are you so obsessed with microwaves? Why are you so obsessed with microwaves,
Maybe
Cactus?
I just maybe maybe I just appreciate having you in my life. Okay.
Time for that recurring bit, everyone. My favorite part of the podcast.
uh, well, you know what this means. You know what this means. You know what we do at this time. Yeah, if you are enjoying the episode so far, if you could go down and just press a like if you're enjoying it. Obviously, there is no pressure on ever giving a like to the video. However, if you would like to just go on and subscribe if you are enjoying the content and make sure that you're not going to miss any other content in the future. This tries to go out every week, sometimes, once every 2 weeks, but ideally once a week. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, yeah, you can definitely get a bunch more cool content. We actually did just release an episode with Mellovogscookie, super cool creator, one of our friends. So yeah, you can go check that out. And yeah, just a quick interruption, while I have to kill time.
Plus, maybe another special episode next week.
Maybe, who knows?
Maybe something like that.
Something like that. It could
So,
be.
something
It could not be.
definitely not similar to the last surprise or anything.
It could be. It could not be. I genuinely don't know at this point, but it might be.
You okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Whoops. Anyways, yeah, I
Yeah.
have a plan, guys.
Okay. I don't. So this should be interesting after the podcast. After this episode, we're gonna talk about what they're talking about.
Good luck with that one.
Okay.
That was a threat.
That why was that a threat?
Whatever you want it to be for
No, but why was it? No, but why
This would
was
work
it?
a
Why
lot
was it a
better
threat? Why
if I
was it a threat?
could actually English, I think. It would. Why? Ew. Stop.
I think threats work better when you're actually, like in the same room as someone. Because then they're
Yeah.
funnier.
Oh, we aren't okay. Yeah.
No, I just meant they are funny. No, because here's the thing. If you threaten someone and you're just on a call with them, then they're like, okay, yeah, sure. And then they like laugh it off. But if you threaten someone and then you're in the same room, that person could just go up to you and just like fully call your bluff. And it's always a great experience.
It is. It is. I threaten my friends with death a lot more than I should.
I remember it's one of my favorite things of people just being like just with something random, it's a friend, just saying like, dude, I will literally, and then I just walk up to them, and look, I'm not that tall, but some of my friends, right? Some of my friends, they're a little shorter than me, so it's just kind of funny.
You roll a nat 20 on intimidation
Okay, no,
those
it's just
days.
funny when I am half a foot taller than some of the people I'm friends with. So like they just start saying something and I don't even do it. I just looked at them. I looked down at them. I
That sounds so wrong. You look down at them.
how does that sound wrong?
I don't know. It just does. It sounds like you're above them.
Physically? I mean, in terms of my height, yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen. You
Yeah.
have the brain cell today apparently with all those four-syllable words. So, I don't
uh uh
ah
uh
ah
Today
God.
we're
Do you
gonna
like
be
crows? I like
I
crows. I
like
saw a crow the
crows.
other
I
day.
like crows. Guys, you want to learn a corpse impression?
What? Is this gonna be like the Ada Ada impression? You sound like a lawnmower.
That's mostly all you have to do.
Cool.
Do that and then
I'll go
talk.
get the lawnmower.
The worst part about corpse, like trying to do a corpse impression though, there's nothing I can say, or very little I can say, that people would recognize because I do PG-13 things, and a lot of the famous clips don't fall into that.
I mean, Among Us. Hello? Hello,
Yeah,
hello?
yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Where'd
that's real
you
funny.
go?
That's real
What,
funny, Obsitee.
what?
Real having a good laugh. It's real funny.
What was funny? It wasn't meant to be a joke.
Yeah, real, yeah, real funny there.
What? Did evil cactus just take over or something? What's happening here?
Don't even, do not start on that subject. I do not
Why?
want to have a dark reply. Look, I don't know what you're trying to start, but I do not want to have like an antiseptic eye, Darkiplier sort of deal going on.
Why? Why not? But then we can have a rivalry.
We already have a rivalry.
Oh yeah, it's called Quibble Co.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been quibbling
Forgot
much this
about that
episode. We haven't
one.
been quibbling that much. We haven't been quibbling that much.
We quibbled a lot. We
We
quibbled for a
quibble.
good 5 minutes at the beginning.
Good 5 minutes there.
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
quibble more if you like. Just say you don't like crows or something. I'll start yelling at
I
you.
do like crows.
Hmm.
They're
And I
ravens.
guess we can't quibble about that one.
They're ravens with executive dysfunction. How can I not like crows?
I never thought about it like that before.
They are.
They are. You're right. They are.
I I can't not like crows. Everyone likes crows.
I gave a crow something shiny the other day.
Did it
It was
appreciate it?
very funny. I don't know. I don't know because it was in a very busy area, but it wasn't. There was like little trees and little squares of dirt, right?
Yeah.
You know the ones. You know the ones. And there was a crow in the tree and it was clicking at me. So I took a dime out of my pocket because I usually carry change on me because I buy things in cash a
Wait.
lot. I buy food for myself. So I put the dime down and hoped that the crow saw it because I put it down in the sunlight and it was
Hmm?
shiny.
Hold up. No, continue this story. But I'll
That
try
was
to.
the end of the story.
Did you just say you carry change?
Yes.
What kind of sadistic, kind of evil, cruel, twisted person carries change on them?
It's it's literally leftover from buying lunch.
I
I have to keep it in my pocket or throw it away, and I have no interest in throwing away money.
typical American. But no, I
Typical what?
that's a typical American capitalist. But no. I just that was sorry. That was my roundabout way of saying that I do not carry change because why? That sounds awful. That
You
genuinely,
cut out like a whole lot. Why don't you carry change?
because it's awful and bad.
Then what happens when you are given change to carry?
Well, usually there's a tip jar, and if there's not a tip jar, then I just give it to someone. If I'm with a friend, I give it to my friend. If I'm not, and then I will do what I can to have to carry it around with me, and then as soon as I get home, I put it in a piggy bank and never touch it again.
I do typically if there's one friend there, I'll give my change to them. Um, but
It sounds
I don't have a piggy bank. I have a 5 gallon not bucket, what's it, jug. I have a 5 gallon jug that I put all of my change into.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think that carrying change is one of the worst experiences you can do. Like you can have.
Why?
Because okay, you know
Why?
those things, and this is all, clearly the people who make these posts clearly, need therapy. But there's all these things about, like it's the most embarrassing thing in the world, and they'll just say like a normal everyday action, and you know what? I hope they all get better soon, and I am praying that they can see that their actions are not embarrassing. But the one place I have to agree with them on is just carrying change. It is the most embarrassing thing in the world for no reason.
It's really not. Why is that
I
embarrassing?
sound
Like, at
I
all?
you
What?
walk and then it makes a little like, oh, it's in your pocket. It's gonna make the little like jingly noises in your. I feel like a jester. I feel like a middle ages jester walking around
Is that not a
jangling,
good thing?
jangling,
Is that
all the
not a good
bells and
thing?
everything
Is
clicking
my
together as
question.
I walk along the side of the road. And look, I may be a
Wait, is the
clown,
change the
but I am
only
not a
thing in your
jester.
pocket? I usually have like at least three things in my pocket. That helps with the jangling a lot.
Oh, wait, you have pockets. I can't even lie.
What do you?
I always have pockets. I have so many pockets at all
Wh-
times.
Where else do you carry
I
change in
have
a place that
so
it would
many
jingle?
pockets. No, I have so many pockets. I can't even make that joke because like at all times on my person, so I'm usually wearing a coat, right?
Hmm.
I usually so I think because winter cold. Usually I've been wearing a hoodie, like just normal pants, and then a jacket. The jacket has 5 pockets. The hoodie has one. The pants have four.
My God, so you don't need that many pockets.
I have so
Why do
much
you have
carrying
this many
capacity. I have
pockets,
so
Cactus? You
much
need
carrying
like two
capacity.
at most.
You don't need two at most.
Okay, I guess maybe like the four that comes on pants,
Yeah,
and
but what
that's
about
it.
yeah, but see here's the thing. If I don't have my like jacket pockets, then how can I dramatically reach into my coat and pull something out?
Consider being dramatic in a way that doesn't make it look like you're pulling out illicit substances.
See, I just don't do that though. So, but anyways, no, I have to be dramatic. I have one of those pockets that's on the inside of your coat. It's like one of the ones that's like just like
Yeah,
it goes like it's like kind of on your chest, but if your coat's undone, you can
I,
reach into it.
I know what you're talking about.
So it's great because I can literally just hold my jacket open, reach into this pocket, and bring it out. It's great. It's great.
Nice.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Speaking of dramatics, I saw someone the other day in one of my classes wearing a pocket watch with like a full button up,
Oh,
and it was great. I want a pocket watch now. I want a pocket. I always wanted a
this
pocket watch, but I want a pocket watch now.
this doesn't seem too out of the ordinary for me. A little, but not.
People wear pocket watch. This was
No,
like
no, no.
it was like
But
presentation
I've
type.
seen people wear them, right? Like they don't often, but I've definitely seen it enough that if someone was wearing it, I'd be go, "Oh, that's kind of cool," and then move on.
I have legitimately never, maybe once in like the steampunk store downtown,
Got a steampunk
seen
store?
someone. I have two steampunk stores downtown,
What
and
do
it's
you
great.
get two and I
It's
get none?
great. They're
You get
connected.
two and I get
They're
none.
connected,
I
and
get
one's
none.
really small. There's and the other one is like two streets down, and it's a bit bigger and a bit less steampunky, but they're
I want to
like
be.
just sister stores or
I want
whatever.
to be. I want to. I want to be.
Then get one.
I want to be steampunk.
They have pocket watches there, and I think next time I go downtown, I'm gonna bring cash so I can. I don't remember if they're pocket watches or like compasses on chains.
Arguably, one of
And
those is much weirder than the other.
which one?
Imagine you go. Okay, no. Imagine you go. You reach into your pocket. You pull out like this small just object. Sorry, I don't think my
You've cut
mic. Yeah,
out.
my mic is not picking up well. But you reach.
Yeah.
You go and you pull out your pocket. You see someone, right? They reach in, pull their pocket. It's on a chain. You're like, okay, cool. And then they start checking which way is north. Like one, you can just do that with the sun, and two, what? Why?
It's fun.
I I guess.
The aesthetic. The aesthetic. For the
You
aesthetic. We
say
already have
you
pocket
say
watches. They're called
you say
phones.
aesthetic. That is one thing I just realized.
What's
I've
it?
never
What? How do you pronounce it?
aesthetic.
Aesthetic?
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic, yeah.
You say aesthetic.
Is it aesthetic?
It's it's one of those. It's AES, so it's kind of one of those weird ones. But like,
Usually that translates to aesthetic, but no, I
I
prefer
say
aesthetic.
you say aesthetic. I say aesthetic. It's weird. It's weird. I
Huh.
never noticed that about you until now.
It starts with an A
Yeah,
though.
but you ignore it because I would not say
You
aesthetically.
don't just ignore a vowel.
I speak French. Yes, I do. Uh, I wouldn't say
Yeah, right, that's
I
fair.
wouldn't say aesthetically pleasing. I would say aesthetically pleasing because it makes more sense. Aesthetic,
Aesthetically pleasing.
aesthetically pleasing,
Aesthetically pleasing.
pleasing,
Yeah, no. This is your shush.
aesthetically bleeding. Got it.
Nope. Nope.
No?
Not that one.
Okay
Wrong.
then. I think you
That
could
is
though, in a
some
way. In a
that
way.
is some vampire romance novel type thing, and I want no part in it.
Flips hair as just like it's just one of those dramatic moments in a movie where it just like slow flips hair and you see just like a little bit of blood trickling down. What I really want one time, just once, is for the person who does that to get like look, and I'm talking about it in a movie. I don't mean in real life. I don't wish any harm on any real people. I want the person who's like really just shrugging off all these to get medical complications from it. Like they just show up later at like a hospital to get the things like, dude, these are all infected. How are these all infected?
Yeah.
They are like,
See, I thought you were gonna say that, like, do the dramatic hair flip and then get really dizzy and fall over because of it.
no, no, I just want like once, just you know how like there's always in movies like they just never take care of injuries properly. Just
Yeah.
once, right? Can it just be, hi, no, so you actually have an infection. You have a staph infection from this. See, you got an open wound and then proceeded to continue to run in the forest for 4 days
Yeah.
with a t-shirt
That's
tied
like
around it like a tourniquet. The t-shirt also sweaty, also not clean.
yeah, that's like definitely not good.
Medical
For
advice
sure.
with people.
Will
I'm
get
not
you an
trained with
infection.
medical advice. I'm
I'm not trained for medical infections, but like I am CPR certified.
I'm not.
That's a you problem.
I can't swim. Ha.
How do
Oh,
you not
I
know how to
do.
swim?
I do
Maine.
technically, but it's been
Maine.
so long that I'm not sure.
And no, it's like riding a bike. If you've learned before, you know how to swim.
Well, how is swimming like riding a bike? I
It's not
guess
something you forget.
I guess if you're trying to like stay afloat.
I mean, endurance maybe might be gone, but like you're gonna be able to stay above the water if you get
What
in
is that?
water.
Like that thing where you stay above the water? Like it's
Tread?
yeah, I guess that's like a bike, but the other parts aren't like a bike.
They are kind of like a bike.
I'm now imagining someone just riding a bicycle off the dock of like a like a just a dock and doing a really cool flip. Like a really cool flip.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining you now as this person is doing this, yelling, "Do a flip."
Yeah. I don't know why people say that though. People will be like on stunts and everything, do a flip. Like if that person is in the middle of the air, I think they're gonna look over, hear you, and go, "Oh, right, yeah, that'd be cool," and proceed to start doing a flip while they are halfway in midair. Because honestly,
Yeah.
I would pay money for someone to do that. If someone was in midair and then just like, "Hey, do a," oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I
I
like
mean, trapeze artists would probably know how to do that.
trap trap artists.
What?
You cut out. I'm gonna be honest. I think you
T-
said trapeze,
tra-
right?
yeah,
I heard
trapeze.
trap artists.
No, that's not what I said.
I know, but it kind of like buffered for a sec. So
Definitely not what I said.
I believe you, but
You can check the recording back.
trap artists are just so good at doing flips. So insanely
What?
good.
I don't even know what that is. At this point, I'm too scared to ask. You can thank Griffin McElroy for that.
Be afraid. Be so afraid.
Okay.
Be afraid.
Always. You
Be
know.
afraid.
You know me.
Be
always.
afraid. Be very afraid.
Why are you so
Be
close to
afraid.
me? Why are you so... Move away.
Okay, and we respect personal boundaries here. As should everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Obviously.
you.
If someone tells you you're in their personal space, you should back up. No matter if it don't do something about like 6 feet or like, oh, you know, respect it. No. Someone's personal space is their own. You know. They ask you
And
to
this
leave.
turned into a PSA.
It's just not. It's I will make jokes about everything, but if it's like something that is actually something to be addressed, I will address it. Because
Yeah, that's fair.
if it's funny, like I did it. If you ever wonder why I go into random rants after making a joke, it's because of this. I want to make a joke, right? But I personally, being someone who has trouble understanding tone sometimes, know that like want to clarify when something should be right? You know, it's kind of
Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. Tones? Don't know her.
I've hardly know her.
Toner? I hardly know her.
No, I just meant tones. I hardly know her.
Okay. Mine made more sense, I think.
I don't know if it did. I don't know if anything's making sense right now.
It doesn't. It's far too late at night for this, and I think that means we goodbye podcast. That only helped my point, I think. We should really stop recording at 11.
It's fine.
Okay. That's gonna be... Okay. Are you sure though?
Okay.
Are you certain though? Because I feel like it's getting out of hand.
I feel
just
like
a little. That might just be me.
Anyways, this has been a great episode of Quibble Co, guys. Thank you. We're gonna leave it off here for the night. I forget how we do these.
I almost... How do we end?
How...
Bye!
Bye, I guess. I'll see y'all next week for something that might be important. I don't know yet. Just stay posted, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.